Not bad, not bad. I thought they competed, and we put them in some situations. And a big thing for us is red zone, and making sure that we're scoring touchdowns in the red zone, and defensively not letting them score touchdowns.
Sure.
So we challenged them with that there at the end.
So half the coaches are happy on that deal, and half of them aren't.
Well, right. I mean, the defense won once, and the offense won once. So we've got to really step our game up in the red zone.
You doing something this afternoon? You're doing something now with the kids?
They're done, and then at 4 o'clock we got a special teams. We just had a little competition right there.
Okay.
That we do every day. That was just getting in the cold tubs and shooting Gatorade shots. They had to shoot their Gatorade bottle into the trash can to get points for their team.
How'd they do?
Team 3 won. They got the ice cream today. So there's always a winner. We always reward the winners, the guys that win. So Team 3's eating ice cream.
And it always seems to be some sort of food prize.
Well, yeah, they're football players.
So that works.
Yeah, no question.
So a little ice cream goes a long way, right?
Yeah, they like it. And again, it's just we're going to compete every day in something. We've got them split up into 8 teams. We had 4 from each team do it yesterday, do a competition. It was throwing a football into a trash can, and then today we had shooting Gatorade bottles into trash cans.
That kind of break up camp. Does it help kind of get through the day-by-day things?
I just think it's another thing that we do to compete. Might be a little bit different than maybe they haven't done before, and we've done it every year I've been involved in 2 days.
You should get royalties on that if anybody else pulls that.
Yeah.
What are you looking here for the next 2 days as you wrap this up?
Well, we got our first 2 today, so that's a challenge
Right.
for them to be out here for 2 straight practices, and we got to continue to improve on our fundamentals. From tackling and blocking and catching and throwing and breaking on the football, we've got to do all those things to be successful.
Looks like the first offensive line is kind of a work in progress type deal.
Yeah, we did it. We talk about it every night. We got to get the 5 best out there today. Alex Hill ran with the 1s.
Sure.
At guard. So
Michael Hyphen,
yeah. And we've also done a couple things that with the linebackers. We've made them both play the Mike and the Will. We moved Jonathan Brown into the Will linebacker, what he played last year, and Houston Bates played a little bit of the Mike today. So again, it's always being aware of the scheme and understanding what the scheme all entitles.
The left side of your offensive line with Hugh and Graham out there, is that starting to look like the deal? Is that starting to look like what you want to do, or could that still change?
Yeah, that could still change.
Okay.
Again, Graham's played center before, and I'm sure he can play on the right side also. So we'll make sure that we get the 5 best out.
But Hugh looks pretty comfortable, doesn't he?
Hugh's done a good. So has Graham. Both of those guys. It just speaks for their commitment to this program.
Okay.
Not just playing one position. They're out there to make this team better.
Speaking of commitment, Coach Miles is lined up at quarterback, at running back, wide receiver. He just seems to want to fit in anywhere he can find a spot in this offense.
Yeah, I think that as a whole for this football team. We talk about Miles because he played some different positions, but you've got Ferguson playing different. You got Young playing different positions. You got Jonathan Davis playing different positions. They're all learning this offense so that we can be a better team.
Defense always seems like they're ahead at this point. Is offense progressing? Seems like they're starting to.
I think Coach Beatty and Coach Gonzalez done a great job with the offense. I think again it goes a credit to the leadership that we have on that offense, because you can see that they really stress getting better this summer, and credit to the quarterbacks and to the senior leaders.
A lot of time on special teams.
Definitely, no question about it. We're spending, again, as you saw today, a lot of fundamental work to make sure that we're getting proper leverage, and we're getting great takeoffs, and we're avoiding properly, and those types of things.
With the new rules on the kickoff, do you expect it to? It's going to be different in it, because you're not going to want to kick it through the end zone and give the team the 25, are you? You're going to want to kick it down to the goal line and make them return it, aren't you?
Well, again, it's last year. If you look at the average of what people did, the goal was the 27. If you could keep them inside the 27, you felt, because your kickers, our kicker wasn't a guy that could kick it out of the end zone last year. So, it's going to be one of those things that, of course, the wind will pay big factors in decisions and those sorts of things, but also with the kickoff and only having a 5-yard head start really slows you down instead of that 10-yard speed zone that you used to have, the 10-yard takeoff.
So just boot it through and get it
it
over
works
there.
both ways, I think.
How far along are you deciding who actually puts the toe on the ball? I mean, is this a long way to go?
Yeah, it's competition every day, you know, and you know, like we said, Duval did a great job yesterday. He was punting the football. You know, I haven't looked at the numbers yet today off of it, but it looked like they were punting pretty good. But I thought Frayne kicked a couple good punches today. So competition is just going to make us all better.